Hey everyone. Ah, as you can see, I'm not here by myself this time. First time I've got other people on the channel actually. So I know I've mentioned quite a few times about having a podcast that I was doing and had in the works with Jordan, but I've actually got someone else that I'd like to introduce. Shem, do you wanna do you wanna say your piece about who you are?
Yeah, so well, as Nelson already introduced me, I'm Shem. I study at Liverpool Hope, computer science. I'm a programmer. I am a little bit of a musician myself, you know, just a
Oh,
meme. Yeah, I play guitar. Yeah, and I'm here to enjoy talking and chilling with you guys. Yeah, that's
great,
that's
great.
me.
Go on, Jordan. The people have been waiting for your long-awaited arrival.
Really? Who's
Eating
been waiting?
crisps.
Um, my name is Crooks or Jordan. Either or. Yeah, I'm a student as well, so I study at UEA in Norwich. Um, I'm a musician as well. Play bass and guitar. And yeah, just
The
if you
fact
want
you
to know
didn't
more
mention
about me,
basketball is crazy.
I play basketball too. The thing is right now I'm just taking a break from
That's true.
basketball.
That
Really.
is true.
I'm still in the gym though, so
Big
if
up.
anyone wants to come pull up on me, just know that
All
I'm
right,
still
Ja.
in the gym.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just don't pull out the gun to start
Yeah.
waving it around.
Nah, if someone wants to pull up on the court, I'm still about it. But
Mhm.
I'm taking a little bit of a break, focusing on music right now. But I'm
Love to
still
see it.
about the basketball life. Don't worry.
Mhm.
Yeah, no,
There's a
to be
point.
honest, I can't wait to play you one on one. You know, a little bit
Get
of a
absolutely
little bit
cooked, bro.
a little bit of ISO. You know,
Bro, you saw what happened when we went to Clapham, bro.
that's true. That's true. You weren't like mixing many people up. You were just throwing them threes. You know, like you were bagging those threes. Really.
I was hot that day.
Yeah. I mean, it was like around like 40 degrees. You're.
Like,
Oh, here come the puns.
do you know what my highlight from that day was? There was some guy, some American guy, bro. This guy was like, oh, force him left or something. And then I heard him say, oh, like I was coming down in transition, so he backed off of me. I was like, bro, what are you doing, bro? Pull up, man. Pull up in his face.
Oh,
I didn't know what he
Yeah.
was doing.
yeah.
Yeah,
That
being
was
able
good.
to silence anyone on the court is always a good feeling.
Yeah, I love it.
I mean, I come in clutch. That's my kind of thing, you know. Like when I'm on the court, when I'm playing one on one with you guys, I'm just like, you know, I'm not that great, you know. I'll miss every single shot that I'll take, you know. But when it's time for
Make
an
the one
actual
that counts.
game,
Now,
yeah,
what I will say with Shem, right, is Shem is probably the best teammate you can have because he'll just hustle for rebounds and then he'll pass the ball out. Like he's not gonna do anything stupid, like try and like dribble out to the three and then shoot it after he's gotten a rebound. So I will say, I mean, I don't think I've actually played like a 2-on-2 game where it's me and Shem, but I know if we would, we'd win by like landslide.
yeah.
But yeah, I just thought I'd give him that respect because I don't think I've ever actually
Thank you,
said that to him.
thank you.
So I've got to just give him
Yeah,
the credit
that's the
now
first time.
for the YouTube so that when you hear the disrespect, it feels warranted. No,
I think that's the first time you gave me a compliment when it has to do something with basketball, you know.
no, I think I don't disagree with you there.
uh,
Now, because you know we push each other when we're on the court, but when we're off the court, it's you know. No, I'm just trying to rubbish. I'm gonna crown you at some point in this podcast. Don't worry. Just when
no,
there's a
I'm sure of
stutter,
it.
bro. When there's a stutter, when there's a start. Oh no.
There already has been, bro. You just didn't
No,
pick it
no,
up.
no, no. Okay, so if you want to see the starter, go watch the podcast on. Wait, Jordan? Are you gonna post it on on Dream Shake?
Yeah,
Dream
hopefully.
Chase, sorry. Okay. Then I'll link it in the description and you go watch it there because we recorded that one first where we talk about basketball stuff. So I mean, just even watch the intro, just see how we formulate a podcast. I don't know. It's up to you. It's your time. You watch what you want to watch. But this podcast is going to be much more chill, just us just talking, like just about life, just about what we want to do in the future, anything we've got coming up, anything, just waffling basically.
Just talk.
But waffling's already taken, so we can't use that name. But yeah, I don't know. We just talked about a bunch of basketball stuff on the other podcast, but yeah, here it's just whatever. So
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll just come up with something. Since this is the pilot one, we've not come too prepared about anything. But
I mean,
whatever flows.
yeah, I mean, I was gonna ask because I did have those questions about what is what is your future as you and Jordan.
Yeah, that's right.
You know,
That's
like
right.
because this is your last years of uni, and then obviously got to get into the real world after this one. I still got one more, but yeah. So what do your futures look like?
You want to go first?
You
Bro
take
was
this
gone.
one.
Okay. What
I
is
was
blood
dreaming.
doing? No, I'm joking. I think I'm a bit kind of like I've got a heading of where I want to go to, but I'm not like the most clear. Because it's well, all I know is I want to do something related to photography or videography. That's all I know. So this YouTube's gonna keep running. I'll be doing more uploads and stuff like that once uni's done. But I think for right now, my main focus is just to keep pushing my name out there with photography and just keep building that up, taking more business, make it I would like to get to the point where I can make my photography business something that I can solely work on and make enough money out of that for it to be a sustained job that I do. But if not, I mean, I'm not complaining. But I also accept that either I have to like put my whole energy and all my time into it to get it to that point faster, or I'll just be fine to work like any type of like more realistic, let's say, any more realistic job, whether that's like whether it is on isn't related to photography directly, like I don't know what it might be. But I'd be fine to work something else so that, for example, in the summers I do more commission shoots or weddings, whatever it may be. And yeah, I think that's really what I've got for now. But I would really like by the time that I'm like all finished and done with photography to have at least made some kind of short film. Not sure what about, but to have like, done all the pieces to direct it and just organize it. Don't know what it would be about. My obsession at the moment is to do with sports, so maybe it'd be some type of sports short film. I don't know, but we'll see. Hopefully one day that's what I can say that I've done when it's all finished.
Hopefully, I can act in that short film.
Maybe.
That'd be a great.
No, bro, you just be a background character in a Starbucks or something. I don't
know. Yeah, no, I'll just have that one liner,
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Jordan?
I mean, for me, it's like a lot of things, bro. Because I mean, you guys know me. I always have ideas for what I want to do. I always have projects that I'm working on. So really, like the goal for me is just to be able to, take one of those ideas one at a time and just develop them. Obviously, one of my big aims over the past like 2 years since lockdown has been to like get better at basketball and try to make it like semi-pro. That's still an aim of mine. Like I said, although I'm taking a break from basketball right now, I'm still, I still have that ambition to be as good at basketball as I possibly can be. So, I'm still training, I'm still going to the gym. Still, watching film all the time. Other than that, music, right now I'm just trying to make a name for myself in Norwich. in the music scene in Norwich, as a bass player. So I'm just going to open mics. I'm playing with a band right now. Just waiting for some gigs to come through. So with regard to the music side, I practice every day my instrument. Just trying to get better, and then other stuff that I'm doing is like I'm even in the creative side, like I'm even working on like spoken word, trying to write lyrics, produce music, just all of that stuff, make connections, and yeah, and then as far as like career wise, probably I'm planning to join the army. Um, not I can't really say too much on that now because like it's still kind of in process, but that's my aim. At least for the next 4 years, that's where I'll be.
Oh wow.
And that will be a good opportunity for me. There's a lot of job security there. I get to train in terms of basketball, like it's amazing. I'll get to train, I'll get to play at a high level in the army. It will give me a lot of, kind of freedom to do other things later on. So yeah, and then obviously you guys know I'm always going to be on podcasts. I'm always going to be on, working on that other stuff. So I would just say the aim is to just continue the projects that I'm doing and develop them and take them further.
Yeah.
Love to see it.
Yeah, I feel like we all have quite a lot of plans on just working on different projects and everything, and because that's why I like this kind of podcast idea, and just this like our whole friendship as well. Like we can support each other in different ways and in different like scenarios, to help each other with even advertising ourselves, in these different projects, and advertising our projects, and all that. So to create business and create a name for ourselves in this kind of social media and everything, so that we might get even more business, and I feel like for you both, I think that's more important because since you are in those kind of like art and creative kind of industries, whereas like in music and in photography and videography, you guys have to get your name out there. You have to like make sure that people know you. People know what you do. And I feel like this kind of podcast and this um friendship circles, this is where it gets strong. This is where you need it, So yeah.
No, I think as well it's nice that we all have very similar kind of like ambitions when it comes to like just wanting to create stuff and like where our ambitions are with this, which is why I think part of the whole thing with the podcast was just like we just want to be ourselves, because I think across the three of ourselves, we all have so much in common, like just in terms of like our passions, our likes, our dislikes, how we feel about being able to do sports, being able to create stuff, being able to like just work on things, music, so many things that we just like have in common. And yeah, even personalities. Like I know we're all like in terms of like the wider circle of our friendship group, we're the three biggest trash talkers. I just know that for a fact.
Yes.
When it comes to anything, and like the kind of like wanting to strive and hustle to be best at whatever we like just want to do, like whether it's games. I know you guys still hate the fact I'm better than you lot at Smash Bros. We're not going to talk about that. No, I'm joking.
I'm getting there, okay? I'm getting there slowly but surely.
Okay. All right.
I'll still wash everyone on 2K. So
no, you would. No, that's fair. That's fair. I'm not gonna say nothing.
I've almost had you on Smash a couple times.
Almost, but then every other game I beat you, bro.
Actually, recently I did take on Nelson and Smash on some of the random games, and I did mess him up, Krill.
No. There were a couple you mixed me. I wasn't too happy about that. I can't lie. But Anyways, yeah, we don't need to go too much in depth in that. Maybe
Yeah,
you know
no,
what,
I'm like-
you know what we should do? One of these, right? We should do a stream where we play Smash, which is anyone who like wants to come on.
What? That's actually a cold idea. I can't lie. My question is though, what's Rouge Smash Bros game
Main?
saying? Now what's she saying on the game?
Nah, she hates playing it. She hates playing.
Yeah, that's because you win all the time, isn't it?
Yeah.
This guy's a sweat on the game, bro.
I know he is.
I can't lie, yeah. I can't lie, yeah. Like the fact that you have the game and like you can just practice.
I know.
Yeah, I think that's the main
Yeah.
problem because even with Joseph, right? Okay, so we never used to play Mario Kart, but then like we played it once or twice, and then like Joseph wasn't like he was pretty rusty on it, and then like he started practicing on his own Switch,
Nah,
just
bro.
kept on
Next
like
time we played, we got washed.
I'm like
Nah,
I'm techie on Mario Kart. I will not lie.
Nah, I feel like you're that guy because do you know what it is? I feel like when it comes to like item throwings, you're the kind of guy who like will time exactly when to throw them.
Yeah, 100%.
no, it's his basketball mind, he
Yeah,
knows where.
Yeah, I know the release point. I can't lie. Someone needs to bring a Switch to Chicago.
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
for sure.
I can bring mine then.
Yeah, bring it, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be good.
We need them 10 o'clock sessions again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. That's true. We've not had them in a long time. Nah,
On the-
what we
on
should
the-
do
on the
is we
game.
should go to the exact same Baskin Robbins that we went to, and just sit in there and have it. Because
was it the one that Jordan was like late to for 3 hours?
that was unnecessary, Shem. But
Was
yes,
it 3 hours? Was it 3 hours?
Oh yeah, it was definitely something like that. I think
bro,
we.
Jordan, come on now. It was about 3 hours, bro.
Bro, I can't
I
even
think-
remember. I'm not gonna
I think,
lie.
we
We
said-
Finessed us.
I think
Bro,
we
I
said we'll
genuinely
meet
don't-
up like at like 10 or 11, and then you came at like 1 or 2 o'clock.
Nah, bro, we had to keep ordering stuff so they didn't kick us out the place.
Yeah.
Bro, I genuinely don't remember that.
No, it was when you were out playing pickup. And then you didn't come back by yourself because you're meant to come with Lamb, I think. And then you didn't. So then you just didn't tell us. So we just sat in Baskin Robbins and I'm just like on my 4th smoothie or something.
Oh,
And
I
then
think
you
that
rock
was,
up. Huh?
I think that was when I was playing pickup with Kyle.
Yeah, it was.
Mm.
It was that day. It was that day. I remember
Yeah.
seeing you post about it and I was just
Oh,
like,
no.
why isn't he here?
I
You're
need to
literally
play
meant to-
pickup again, bro. I need to find a court to play on next.
Mm.
Nah, that would be sick.
I need
That'd
to
be
look
sick.
up some courts in Chicago again, bro.
Mm.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, but just make sure you're safe in it, bro.
obviously, but
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like it's gonna be like hard to get a court in Chicago though. I bet like there's so many different people that just go there and play, so it's hard to just.
Yeah. But
but
to
you'll
be
just-
honest, it'll be
you'll
middle
just
of
be like,
summer. So depending on
no.
how warm it is, they might not be there as much. Because I don't know if they like have a more optimal time to go when it's not like scorching like it was when we were there.
Yeah.
But either way, like we could play pickup, but we could actually play when we're at the university campus anyway. Because even when we did that was so good.
Wow, that was too good.
But it was so
Wait.
hot that day. Huh?
Wait, who was it? I think they either called me or Jordan London. The Americans they started calling us.
London.
Yeah.
no, they were calling me London. They were calling me.
Oh,
That's
yeah, it was-
jokes.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It's because we'd all decided like if someone asks us where we're from, we're just gonna say London.
Oh
because
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
harder
That's
to
right.
explain.
Yeah,
Like
because it's
we're
long.
just
It's
like
long
if anyone
otherwise.
asks us where from, we're all from London. We're all from London.
Because that's like, oh, we're from say, Liverpool or Manchester. Where
Oh, is that in
that?
France?
Is it anywhere near Paris by any chance?
Yeah. What, the country? Oh, terrible.
Inside joke for you, for those who don't know. But if you know, you know.
Yeah. No, but I feel like it'll be a great also opportunity to like record, some like maybe podcasts or something in Chicago as well.
Yeah. I was gonna say about that actually. But yeah,
Yeah.
go on.
Yeah, no, because I feel like we'll all be there together again.
Mm.
Uh, for those who don't know, this will be around in like July, middle of July. We'll be all in Chicago. And yeah, we'll just be. I don't know. We'll just create a random podcast again. Don't know exactly what it's going to be on, but it will probably be on, what we've been doing and why
Mm.
we're in Chicago and everything.
Yeah, that'll
Yeah.
be good. That'll actually be really good because then it's like a more on location one. And I guess we could just film it all together if we have some of the things that we need because knowing me, I'm going to be taking my camera anyway. So,
Mm.
um, yeah, we probably could film, uh, even if it's like a shorter one, like
Hmm.
just to still let you guys know like where we're at, what we've done, anything like that, and then just however long it is, we just post it.
Yeah.
Um, because I'm even thinking I might vlog some of it too, because just for the sake of like being able to have it as a decent-ish memory. Um,
Mm.
because obviously we're gonna remember like actually having gone and all of that, but um, at the same time, it would be good to just like uh have like a visual kind of like record of like how we like how it was when we went, all of that. But yeah,
Sure.
I'm looking forward to it so much because I don't know about you, Shem, but I know for Jordan, myself, and Joseph, it's gonna feel so liberating because it's finally like marking the end of like uni. So
Yeah.
Word.
I mean, to be fair, last time I went, I was already thinking, the next time I'm gonna go, I'll probably be out of uni. But then that was me
yeah,
not knowing that I'll be taking a gap
a
year,
gap year. Yeah, that's
and
true,
also me not knowing that COVID's gonna be around the corner.
bro. Yeah, we got done in, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So, like, yeah, it's okay though. I'm hopefully also gonna be moving universities anyway, so
that's
hopefully
true.
that year will fly by.
Hmm.
But I guess it's also a big reason why I'll be able to be more consistent with this kind of thing, with this kind of podcast
Oh
as
yeah,
well.
of course. Yeah,
So yeah, and obviously because we are going to be trying to make this thing a constant, bi-weekly kind of um thing. So yeah.
yeah. It gives us something to look forward to every other week. To be honest, in the week, because I think, I mean, there's no harm telling you guys what the plan is, like how we've done everything. But what we basically do is like, because I guess this also helps with the upload schedule. But every Tuesday we have a call, one where we actually film the podcast, the other Tuesday where we just catch up and have any like thoughts of like what we want to talk about, anything that comes up, like that might be in the news, whatever. Just so we can all just talk about if there's any like hot topics or anything.
Mhm.
Um, and then yeah, from there we just talk about yeah, just whatever's going on. And yeah, then we just kind of, and then if we feel like we need to, we do any preparation for that week up until the next week where we then record the podcast, because then it's just more convenient to just not have to mess around at the beginning of the podcast, like, oh, what we're going to talk about. And then it's more structured and organized. Um, but at least for this half of the podcast that's going up on my channel, we don't have to focus too much on like having specific upload what's it called, like I don't know, what would you guys call it, like specific topics to talk about. You just
Mm.
talk about whatever just comes up or anything in particular that might be going on or happening. But yeah,
I mean, even in the comment section of the previous videos, like, sorry, podcast, we could take different subjects from what the
yeah, yeah,
viewers might want to for us to talk about, for us to share our opinions on,
of course, yeah.
yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting ride.
Oh, definitely.
But yeah, so like both of these podcasts, so the NBA more of like focused podcast will be going on to Jordan's
Yeah,
YouTube
yeah, that's
and
actually a
stuff,
good thing to mention.
and then this kind of podcast will be going on to yours. So yeah, I feel like, well, the only one that's not going to be going on is mine, which I don't have. I don't have a YouTube account or anything, but like that. But I
Why
will be.
not, bro?
That's a good question. I guess for me, like I don't really have a subject to kind of um either make videos on or anything like that. You got photography and videography, and I guess
Mm,
Jordan has his basketball that he shares about, and also now these podcasts. I mean, I could, share like one or the other on a YouTube account that I would make, but I think that would be
right.
like later on once this starts going a little bit,
Yeah, yeah. Once the
you
ball
know,
rolling a bit more. Yeah.
exactly. Yeah. So yeah, but I'll definitely be advertising this podcast and obviously both of your YouTubes on my social media and Twitter, and stuff. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's how I'll get the word spread around.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yes. Um, I was gonna say something I also said in the previous podcast that we just recorded that's gone on up onto Jordan's channel. But again, with any features or guests, if you guys want to join or hop on or like just want to chip in with anything, any help, it will be 1000% appreciated because whether it's like helping with like actually coming on because we just do the call over Zoom because we're all like in different areas. So well, I say we all. Shem's literally upstairs, but but Jordan's all the way in Norwich. So it's not easy to, always like have uh it in person. But like for example, when we're in Chicago or maybe if Jordan comes up here to Liverpool, then yeah, we might film one like all in person with just one cam, which would probably be the most easiest like way to record, but it's just obviously not very convenient.
That would be
But
awesome.
bro, absolutely. Um, but then also, so yeah, if you want to come on, feel free. Just let one of us know. And yeah, I actually might make this its own clip and just upload it onto Insta so that you guys could just have an idea. It's happening now. I know I've literally been saying for like 3 months about the need for this podcast, and it's finally here. So if
Yeah.
anyone wants to come on at any point, I know it's going to be busy with exams like over the next few weeks, but yeah, in the summer when things are more free, um, just hit one of us up because we'll be more than happy to have people on. Because it would just be good to talk to different people. Just
Okay.
yeah, just hit anything. Um, I've got a few people I'm already like down to ask about joining or just hopping
Same,
on,
same.
Yeah.
but that doesn't mean that it's exclusive to those people. Feel free to just ask, and yeah, more than happy to do it.
Yeah.
Um,
Sure.
what was the other thing I mentioned in the other podcast? Yeah, if you guys have any like video ideas or like things you want to see as points in the podcast, because we had a few ideas, but it was just brainstorming, nothing much that we thought like, yeah, that's definitely we want to do, apart from anything to do with the New Freedom. But Jordan, I'm sure we'll talk about that probably towards the end. Um, but yeah, I mean, there's so many things we have in mind, but we also want to know like if there's anything that you guys want to see, because we're not obviously just doing this for ourselves, we're doing it for you guys that are watching as well.
Mm.
So any ideas you've seen from any other podcasts or anything like just in general that you'd like to hear us talk about, yeah, just feel free. We're very, very open to ideas, so don't be shy, please. If there's anything that we do like come up with, if you want to remain anonymous, don't worry about it. You will remain anonymous. So uh yeah, it's just yeah. But please don't hesitate.
Mm.
Should
Yeah, I
we
was
do
gonna
a
say, go ahead.
Nah, go on, you go on, you go.
I was gonna say, yeah, that basically, like, we've all got like, some people in mind that we would like to invite to the podcast, just a special guest, obviously those people are gonna be remained sorry. Okay, this is already something.
I told you come eventually.
Yeah, so we're not gonna name these people yet until we can confirm,
Mhm.
as guests or anything. But like, I'm sure we can have different stories from different people, to kind of like involve in this podcast to get to know and to just to share about really because I feel like a bit of diversity from different subjects and different areas will be great.
Yeah.
I see you smiling there. I I stuttered a little bit, but yeah, it's yeah. But anyways, you were gonna say, Jordan?
I'm gonna say, should we do a Q&A or is that cringe?
That would bang. No, I think
Uh,
that'd be good, especially
Like,
so
if
early on
people
as
actually
well. It would
send
be good to just
questions,
get it all out. Yeah, I think that'd be good.
yeah,
that is
But
definitely.
we can,
relying on people to actually have questions for us. So.
yeah. And like,
But
it
come on,
doesn't have
we're
to
not that
be,
boring.
huh?
Well, come on, we're not that boring. I feel like there's some people that might want to know some stuff.
No, I
Obviously,
feel.
we can't get like a little bit too personal, but some.
Mm-hmm. Now I feel like it's either gonna go two ways. It's either gonna be like the questions are gonna be good questions, but like we just don't have much to say because we're trying to keep things hidden. Or two, there's like gonna be one question where we can just talk about it for like the whole duration of the podcast. I
Yeah,
don't think
that's
there's
a
an in
fact.
between.
But I
Like
mean,
one of the
I don't think
questions,
that's
huh?
I don't think that's a problem. Like speaking about one question for like
Oh
a
no, definitely not. Definitely
yeah.
not. But I'm just saying, like, we'll get a question like, oh, is water wet? We'll just talk about it for the whole episode. I don't know how, but
Not that again.
I feel like it just be that way.
But yeah, there's gonna be like one controversial kind of like question or opinion that one of us is gonna say, and it's gonna
It's so,
create
you
a
know what,
whole
Shem?
run.
You know what's so funny? The fact that it's you that's saying that.
I
But I'm not.
know.
But I think that's all I need to say.
Okay, for those people that don't know me so well, I can
You can
say
start a
things.
yeah.
I can stutter, yeah. No, but I tend to say things that might be a little bit out of pocket, or just very controversial. But that's just me, like don't, don't get me wrong. That's all I'm gonna say. If anything, I'll have here Nelson and Jordan to either correct me or to kind of
Or
calm me
mock you.
down or mock me. Probably out of the three mock me, but yeah.
Yeah. Nah, it's all right. I got you. I'm the one editing these videos as well. So it's
Oh,
going to be kind of difficult. But at the end of the day, if there's any parts of it that like I feel are too outlandish, I am removing it from the pod. Like there's literally no question about it.
yeah,
So
of course,
don't
yeah.
worry, Shem. You know what? I might save them all though for like one I don't know, like a special.
Yeah,
But like when
like a
it's
BTS.
yeah, and it's just like, oh, everyone subscribe. If we hit 10K, you'll get to see all of Shem's crazy moments.
Should make a Patreon for that.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh no,
Um,
that would be terrible. I'd get cancelled straight away. I'm
that
telling you
would
this
get
much.
cancelled so fast. Just knowing some of the things that you've gone on. Anyway, it's fine. We don't want to incriminate ourselves this early.
Before we even started.
Yeah, in it.
Side note, Nelson, you know you have that screen in the background.
This one, yeah.
Yeah, you should low-key put stuff on there.
That's actually a really good idea, you know. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, just get the Synergy logo.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so glad
Yes.
that was mentioned. We need a logo. If anyone knows anyone who's able to do anything like with graphic design or just drawing or anything, get in touch with me, please, because we've got a podcast name as you've probably already seen from the title of the video anyway, but we're naming the podcast Synergy, spelt correctly, because I know these two are going to get onto my back about that. But we basically just decided that that's the name we want it to be because just of some of the letters corresponding with the letters in our name. But we're spelling it incorrectly on purpose so that there's a J in it. Call it cringe. I don't care. It's gonna stick. You're not gonna forget it now. So we need a logo for it. It's not gonna take too much, but I'd be willing to commission someone to make it if that's any more incentive to do it. Because I don't have the creative bone to just make a logo like that and for it to be simple enough, but also like hit. So yeah, someone please get in contact with me about that because yeah, I'll be more than happy to just like communicate with you what we're trying to go for and all of these things. But yeah, just let me know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all that was to do with the name.
The basis.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
yeah, so yeah, with this screen then, yeah, we'll make use of that too.
Get our whole like script on the screen, so we
Like
just
a teleprompter.
yeah. Yeah, hopefully, as this goes along, we could get better gear to kind of like make this proper.
Oh
And
yeah, for sure.
yeah,
Like I
you
think the
know,
main thing. Sorry, go on.
yeah, no, like I was gonna say that, the dream would be to just have a whole studio where we'd be able to like,
Where we could all film at the same
yeah,
time.
yeah,
That's my
yeah,
that's my dream, is to have that with a whole network of podcasts.
That would be cold.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But then we'd all have to be in the same locality, which means,
That's true.
yeah. Which would be pretty hard, but I think knowing like your business ventures, and what you are thinking of doing in the future, it's not that hard to do. You could
No,
freely kind of like move around.
definitely not going to be that difficult.
Yeah.
Besides, all it means is that some of us just need to get to the point where we've got like actual means for transportation. In other words, a car. So I
Yeah.
think that's
Yeah.
all it's going to really take for it to like be workable, like at one location.
Hmm.
Especially because there's not that much distance between Liverpool and Manchester anyway. Oh, I guess I've not got to say it. So with next year, also when we was talking about plans for the future, I'm planning to move back to Manchester. So don't know how many people
Really?
are really aware of that. You didn't know? I didn't tell you.
Nah.
Mad. Yeah, no. Me and Joseph are thinking of moving in together back in Manchester.
I like that.
Yeah, I'm leaving Shem
Yeah.
behind. Sorry, bro.
No, it's okay. I'm leaving Liverpool behind too. Hopefully.
That's true.
Yeah.
How is
Uh,
that gonna? How are you gonna feel about that though? Like, obviously, your family's in Bexhill. Like,
I think,
that's
well, the thing
far.
is that I'm gonna really try. Well, and I guess you guys can hold me to this too, but I'm gonna really try and smash out my driving stuff in July and August. Sorry, in June and in August, and then probably September as well, so that
Fairs.
I'm able to drive my stuff back up to Bexhill in at the end of the summer, so that I'm able to do more stuff with like moving from place to place. Not moving,
What about
traveling
you?
from
Big.
place to place.
What car are you gonna use?
I don't know, bro. I
well,
don't
I
know.
mean, with cars, like
You
obviously
can
both of you
rent, I
know,
guess.
That's true.
obviously both of you know that like the car guy is me. Like
Yeah.
anything you want to ask about cars or anything like that, you just go to me in it.
Hmm.
But yeah, I feel like now we can quote you on that later on. Now that we have a recording of this too,
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you guys can hold me to
True.
it. Yeah.
yeah,
True.
Hmm.
yeah, yeah. It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. We'll see though, because obviously the whole month of July is going to be very busy. But
Mhm.
yeah,
For
I
sure.
also don't know how things are going to be with weddings in the future and stuff like that. In the summer, but it might be busy, it might not be. But like I said, hopefully by around September, I've already sorted stuff out with my driving license.
Mm,
So I can at least start like working towards getting a car at the very least. Like the main step is just having the license. I can sort out the finances behind the car later.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, that'll be good to sort out. Um, but yeah, Manchester is the move, I feel, because I miss living there. And of course, Jordan, you know from how much like we love that house. Like I want something like the way how that house was, or even just like the whole aspect of just having people around all the time because we always did and stuff like that. So Manchester's got a lot of good memories for me. And then we just
100%.
moved from there so abruptly. That was the problem. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah,
I feel like, especially with Manchester being the second main city of England
of
at
UK,
this
yeah.
at this point, like you got London, and then after London it's definitely Manchester. I feel like,
Mhm.
with the way it is and the how
Birmingham
Yeah,
big
up
the
there
yeah.
city
too.
is.
Yeah, Brummie's
Sorry?
next after that. Like,
Oh yeah,
well, it's
that's
bigger in terms of people, but in terms of like industrialization, yeah, definitely Manchester.
yeah.
For sure.
Well, I mean, even now between like us locals of around the area in the northern cluster, because we do say that London is the northern London. Sorry, Manchester is the northern London.
Yeah, exactly.
So
It
yeah,
is, to be honest. But yeah, I miss it there. Like, I don't hate Liverpool. I will not say I will not stand here and say that I hate it here. But I just prefer Manchester. Sorry, you lot, but I just prefer being back in Manny. Like I don't even know what it is, but I think somehow Liverpool can sometimes be more gloomy feeling than Manchester is. I don't know if you ever experienced that, Jordan, but for me, it's just like it's it's nice. Like for example, when it gets to like end of spring into summertime, but I think in Manchester that just happens at like a wider point of time, I guess. Um,
I think we just lost a bunch of potential viewers, but that's okay.
that's some
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying. Like with Liverpool, like you see, don't get me wrong. I am a 21-year-old, student, but I feel
mm,
like Liverpool is a bit too much of a student city for me.
yeah,
Like
no, honestly.
I do like some peace and quiet sometimes. I used to live in Reading, and that used to be like, because
Yeah,
Reading is
of
more of
course.
a kind of wealthier, chilled out place, so yeah,
Are you
I really
indirectly calling Liverpool poor, bro?
No, I'm just saying that part of the UK in
Hey,
general,
the
like,
Scousers are coming, bro.
Yeah, innit? You want a shovel, bruv?
No, I'll just be like Jar, waving around my.
Oh, none.
I'm
Milking it
chilling.
now. No, I'm joking. I'm
Yeah, yeah.
joking.
No, the viewers didn't. They might have not seen Jordan's side of the podcast on the NBA, so it's chilling. We
Well,
can.
thanks for the free promo, Shem. Now, if you guys want to know what's going on, you best go to the other podcast.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. But
And vice
talking about.
versa. I know I know that obviously this is my audience watching it now, but I'm gonna put this at the end of the podcast going on Jordan's channel. Subscribe to mine, please. Please.
Yo,
Yeah.
why was that kind of zesty, bro?
Bro, it's zesty.
Nah,
Uh,
I'm just saying it how it is, bro.
Hey,
Okay.
yo, man did the whole like.
Yeah, I was like, please subscribe. Why aren't you subscribed yet?
Subscribe
Turn
now.
into an ASMR chant. No, I'm
Yeah.
not doing that.
Hey,
I'm not doing
yo.
that.
Hey, has anybody seen that kid just like with the mother, like mother was doing the ASMR, and then the kid just like starts screaming into the mic.
No, he smacks the egg on her head.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh right.
Oh,
But yeah,
I should have pushed my bike away.
talking about different podcasts. Do you want to talk a little bit about your Freedom podcast? Was it Freedom Show?
Yes, New Freedom.
The new
Yes,
Freedom
Yeah.
Show.
yeah.
Yeah, man. Now I guess to talk about it briefly, it's just I was inspired by obviously the community that I'm in. Like being a young, like British Caribbean student, I felt like there was a need for like in that community and just the community of students and young people in general, there was a need for like an outlet, a media outlet, which can provide information and kind of social awareness in a way that is not sensational. So, and by that I mean not focusing on headlines and clickbait, but focusing on like providing, information about things that are going on in the world or have gone on before in the world, um, as it is.
Mm.
And so the new Freedom Show I thought like is a good way of doing that. With that, I want to also connect it with the New Freedom Journal, which I'm planning to start at some point, which will just be kind of like a blog, and like an Instagram page. And then with that, it will just become like a podcast like this, but it will be a bit more structured. So,
Mhm.
um, we'll have set topics that we talk about, um, and then we'll have clips that we upload to TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and then we'll also have guests on so we can play. I'm planning to have some like cool games, like quizzes and things like that to play with whoever comes on the show. And then just kind of go from there, really.
Mm.
And then also another main thing is the creator spotlight. So if anyone out there listening is a creator, and they want a platform to kind of speak their mind, be interviewed, kind of just explain what they do, show people what they do. It's basically free promotion. And yeah, just get at me, get at us, and we'll get you on. Yeah, that's the new Freedom Show, though. I mean, obviously Nelson will link the socials. I've only set up the Instagram at the moment. But there is there is there's gonna be like TikTok, Twitter, YouTube probably. So yeah, I, I think I'll give the Instagram to Nelson. He can put it in, but there'll be more coming. So that's just in the works right now. But wait on it, and it will be coming soon.
Yeah. So it's like the main point of the show is like to kind of like talk about different things, right? But just miss out the social, social media kind of propaganda, right? And to like,
Yeah, exactly. It's the way I describe it is like look at the Shade Room, the Shade Borough, TMZ, World Star. Trying to think of like a UK platform. Kind of I'm Just Bait.
Yeah.
A little bit. Those kind of things. It's kind of building off that idea, but without the kind of it's about things that people aren't talking about. Put it that way. And it's trying not trying to create drama. Like, don't get me wrong, the Shade Room is revolutionary. Like the creator of that, especially being a woman, a black woman. So what she's doing in the space to create a platform like that on her own back and it's blown up is crazy. So I'm not bashing them per se, like, but I want this platform to be built off, not being sensational, not trying to draw people in with drama and gossip. It's about like facts. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the idea behind the new Freedom Journal
so
/ show.
so that will be posted on your YouTube, right? The Dream
I'll
Chase, right?
make if I'm posting that, I'll probably make a separate thing.
Okay.
It will be under the New Freedom Podcast or the New Freedom Show. Yeah.
So yeah, so as soon as that probably comes out and starts going, I'm sure like Nelson will start linking it and start like promoting it on this podcast as well. But yeah, I think yeah we just talked for like 50 minutes.
Yeah,
Or,
about that long.
About that time. Yeah.
Anything else anyone wants to promote, like to just kind of end things off?
No, well, I think all I'm gonna say, and I think y'all would agree, is just that please support us in this journey. If you like what you see and you want to see more, then obviously just subscribe to the channels. Both will be linked up. Both will be shown on the podcasts. On the videos, and yeah, support us in any way you want and you can. Yeah, that's about it.
But yeah, like it's been mentioned several times, and I've said it a bunch of times as well. But yeah, it's not an easy thing to make these, but one of the biggest motivators to keep going is like seeing comments from you guys, letting us know that like it's going well, the quality is really good, etc. All these things. So if you've got anything that you want to say, feel free to let us know. Any appreciation, any comments, any feedback, like whether positive or negative, is appreciated so much more than you can even know. So yeah, so I think on that note, we're kind of done with what we've got to say. But yeah. Anyone got anything else at all? Anything?
Join us for next time.
Yeah.
About
Oh, yeah, I guess that's all we've got for today. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you've made it this far to the end, I'll put everything like socials, links to channels, link to the other video, etc. They'll be in the description. I'll have a couple of them like pop up wherever on the screen, probably next to each one of us. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, share the video, and yeah, we'll see you guys next time.
Peace.